Hi, Catherine Aird here, and I'm back with your getting started kind of Osmo for Dummies 101 getting started, which is the video I wish I had when I first got that out of the box. So what do we do with if we are using the app? And I have another video of what you can do with live recording and without the app. And this is how to use the app, which is amazing. Really, you kind of need the app. So first you download the DJI Mimo or Mimo app. I have the link below. And what you want to do is put your phone in. So you make sure your camera is aligned. There's a little arrow that tells you the camera. This is my camera. I put a sticker, is facing this way. You put it in there. You can kind of adjust it if need to, but what I like to do is just going and turning by pressing the M button. This is the M button. So quick review, this is your joystick, up, down. So it goes up, see how it moves the Osmo like this. You don't want to move the Osmo with your hand, you want to move it with this button. This here is your M button. It's also your power button. This is your shutter button. It also allows you to go back and forth with photo and video. Here you have a trigger, and here you have your USB port and the little outlet to charge your Osmo. The Osmo uses a lot of battery and it takes super long time to charge. So make sure you charge it at night before you go and use it for like an event or if you're planning on using it, okay? So these are the basics. Now, something I like to use a lot to fiddle with my phone is the M 3 times to put it on standby. So see if I click 1, 2, 3, it puts the Osmo on standby, which allows me to flip it. If you don't put it on standby, you try to flip it, it's gonna jitter on you and go crazy. Whoops. So see, it actually tells me you are in standby mode. Yes. So what I want to do while I'm on standby mode is show you the app. So this is the app here. See that little app over here? So you have to connect, and listen to me here, you have to connect the app with Bluetooth and the gimbal. So that seems like craziness, and it a bit is, but it's not that bad. So what you want to make sure is that when you click, this is settings on your phone, you click settings, and under Bluetooth, you will see Osmo. So you want to make sure the Osmo is connected, okay? Connect the Osmo. So that way your phone, the app, and the Osmo is all talking to each other. Okay, now I'm going to go into the app, and the app essentially looks like, I'll get out the standby mode, so I go up and then 1, 2, 3 on the M. Okay, I get out of standby mode, and essentially the app is like a camera. It just looks like a camera. Look how fun this is. Eh? You can move it all around and it stays straight. Okay, so this is a camera. Now, there's really cool features with the app. So first of all, you click this button to start. This is your shutter button to start or stop a video, okay? So you go click to start, click to stop, okay? You can use your joystick. I'm following my cheat sheet. Remember, you have to go on my blog where you can download the best cheat sheet ever. I use it all the time. So you want to print it and keep it like in the box that comes with this to make sure, because trust me, you will forget which button does what, okay? So you can use your joystick to adjust, like I mentioned a bit before, your camera if need be. This is your zoom in and out on the side. But where this is cool with the app is you can switch by pressing 1 from photo or video, whether you decide to do photo. Oh, this is start stop. Sorry, it's the M button. So on the M button, you will switch. I press the M and then see how it says photo, or I press it again and then it says video. So this M button, press once, is photo video. If you press it twice, it's going to be similar that without the app. You press it twice and it goes portrait or landscape. This is something you want to kind of decide which format you want to choose before you start to record or take photos. This is all to avoid you fiddling with your hands with this. You don't want to fiddle with your hand. Let it balance itself with the buttons, okay? Now, And then the M button is also to turn your power on or off. And then quickly the trigger. So the trigger is going to help you get into active mode, but I'm not going to go into really active mode like that. I'll mention it a little bit at the end. So I'm moving my sheet around. But what you want to use it for is you can do 3 times to go in between your front and back camera. So if I am filming like this and I go 3, 1, 2, 3, see how now it films back, 1, 2, 3, and front, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now when you are filming with the gimbal, say I start my video, so I'm starting to film, if I go 1, 2, 3, it doesn't change back and forth. You can only do that when you are filming live. Did you hear that? If you're shooting a video with the Osmo using the app and you're shooting, you can go 1, 2, 3 to go back and forth with your camera from the front and back camera, but only once you're done shooting. So you'll have to do one video facing this way, one video facing that way, and then link them after in editing mode, okay? Now, where this app shines is in tracking. Why on earth would you want to be tracking anything, and what is tracking? Tracking means that if you are walking out and about or you want to do a video and you want to make sure you're walking and you want to make sure that the camera follows you as you walk. If you're doing an open house, for example, you're walking around the property, you don't want to have the camera go like this because it makes people kind of seasick. So this is where tracking comes into end, okay? So I like to press double the trigger to balance. See how I kind of balance my phone like this? It adjusts it. So I really like that feature, the double trigger. So now what I want to do is put my finger on it's going to be a bit hard, but you go on there and then you select like this what you want to track. And I'm going to show you what it does. So I'm going to decide I want the Osmo to track my face as I'm walking around. So I'm going to select my face. Make sure you guys can see what happens. I select my face and then a green screen happens, and look at the Osmo. See how if I move around, it follows me? See? I'm not moving my arm. I'm just moving myself and it follows automatically. It means that if I was walking out and about, the camera would follow me and make sure that it's stable. So this is super cool. Okay, how do you start? And then if you want to unfollow, you click the screen. So how do you do that again? You put it in video mode and then you simply drag. If your face was here, you would go zoop and select your face, and then a green screen happens and it tracks you. If you try to go super fast, it will lose you, but it's enough to really track you and give a really, really smooth filming. Okay, now the other thing, see, I really like this feature that to stabilize the phone. Okay, to bring it back, because sometimes you're like, how do I get my camera back? It's all over the place. So you press twice, you press your trigger twice to recenter. Okay, if ever your camera is lost, press the trigger twice. It's all over the place. Now the other thing you can do, and that's the last thing two more things I'm going to show you. Here you will see there is a little hand. Ooh, it's hard for you guys to see. Under the recording, there's a little hand. The little hand is called gesture control. What is gesture control? Gesture control allows you to do a move, and on the fly, the Osmo is going to track your face and start the recording. So it means that if you're out like this and you don't want to reach out or press buttons or anything or select what you're going to track, you just go like this and the Osmo is going to know that it has to track your face. So how do you go about it? You click that little hand that you will see over here under the record button. Okay, there's a little hand. And you click the little hand and it's called gesture control. So you turn it on and then it's going to say identifying gesture. Okay, so you say okay, and what happens? This is identifying gesture. So you'll see it's going to go 1, 2, 3, go. I go like this and I put my hand like this. 1, 2, 3, and there you go. The Osmo has started recording, and I'm moving around to see how it's tracking me. But by doing gesture control, you just go like this and it goes 1, 2, 3 and starts recording and tracking you automatically because you framed your face so it knows it has to follow you. If you want to stop your video, you just click the stop button here and you stop it. Okay, so this is how gesture control works. You click on the little hand, you enable gesture control by pressing the little toggle button, and then you frame your face, and then it starts recording right away. It's something you'll have to practice. Now, what do you do if you want the Osmo to track someone else? So it's pretty easy. You just make sure that you're filming that person so that you have your camera here, and then you can decide which mode it's going to be, whether I'm recording myself or selfie or recording someone else. So in that case, I would go, say Heather was standing over there. All I would do, say my person is over there, all I would do is select who I'm tracking on my screen, and the Osmo is going to track that person, and you'll be able to move around and follow that person. Okay, so it's really great. Now, the last thing I want to show you is on the screen. The last thing you have here is a couple of different, see, it doesn't like it that I'm forcing it, couple of different options. You have little buttons where you will find information about setting out glamour effects. Now, keep in mind that glamour effects only work in 1080-30. So if you want to add glamour effects so you look better, apparently, you want to switch here 1080. It's normally in 1080-60. You want to switch it 1080-30, and then you click glamour effects. Glamour effects are pretty tricky because if you say automatic, it makes bigger eyes and a slimmer face. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if I like it. Anyways, there's glamour effects are here. And there's also 3 little dots that's going to give you access to active mode tracking. I have tried active mode tracking about 1,000,000 times with my kids skateboarding. It's not fast enough to track someone moving fast. It's good if you kind of are moving a little bit faster, but you still have to stay kind of within the frame. So something you can play with. Let me know how it goes. Practice makes perfect. Remember to delete the videos that you're not using so that they don't jam up all the space and the memory on your phone. If you have any question, please reach out to me at catherinehart.ca. Make sure to watch the playlist on the Osmo. Head to my blog, catherinehart.ca blog, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.